Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are we tonight? It is Sunday. It is June 18th. It is 8 o'clock, and that means it is Sidetrack Sunday. If you weren't aware, my name is Rick Bailey, and this is the Foltz Bailey Model Railroad channel here on YouTube. I see everybody's over there saying hello and the likes are coming in. That is so awesome. Again, here we are on 8 o'clock on Sunday, the Sidetrack Sunday show. I see everybody in chat over there is cooking away. There's a lot of people just saying hi, hanging out. We'll get to the participants list. And look, Artie says Rita says hi. Or no, that was the bot that says Rita says hi. I'm getting so confused. I'm already blabbling. Ray's here. Everybody's coming in. All right. I hopefully have a fun show for you tonight. I'm going to go over, as you guys know, the last couple of shows, I have been building these two little sheds that I got from Jensen's Trains. The last we left off, we did some completion on both of the buildings, and then I told you I was going to finish it and do a video, and I was actually going to release that video. Well, time got a hold of me, life happens, blah, blah, blah. I did finish it. I did video it, but I never published it. So what we're going to do live tonight is watch that video, and I'm going to do a voiceover for you as it goes along. So this will be a first for me. Definitely a first for my channel, so we'll have to see how it goes. We'll read the comments from you guys as we're watching the video. It's about 17 minutes long, so I'm pretty sure we can stretch that out and do some things. Let's get over to before we go anywhere, let's go ahead and get the girl of the hour up here. Let's get this show started, and we always do that with Rita. All right, Rita is here. Rita is hanging out. Let's go ahead and jump over to the participants list, and let's see exactly who's here and who's in the house. So tonight we've got, as always, Artie from the Oz American Model Railroad is here. Mike from Deep Run Railroad is here. Thanks for stopping in, bud. Of course, I am here. I think I'm here. Ed from Happy Valley Hobbies is here. Joe Rader is in the house. Dwight Curley is in the house. Lynn McCurdy is also here. Nathan DeLay, thanks for stopping by. PK and W Model Works is here. Ray Boble in the house. Rayron VR is here. Ron Moen is here. J2, John from the Schuylkill River Valley is also here. Split Rock Thomas is in the house. Steve from the 87th PSAP is here. Tim D is here. And of course, Tina A is here. And I notice tonight we've got a small, hey, Tom's here. Tom didn't even pop up on the list. There he is. He's last. So last but not least, there's Tom's Trains and Things. And for the first time in a long time, there's a name there that I don't see at the bottom of the list. So hopefully he can catch the replay. And of course, we're speaking of Wigwag. But of course, the list is small, and we all know why. Kyle Stevens just stopped in. I want to take a moment and wish all of the gentlemen out there who have sons and their fathers a happy Father's Day. My day was awesome. We did a little cookout outside. I had my father-in-law, my brother-in-law here, and the nieces and nephews are running around, and it was just a great day. The weather was awesome over here. Such an awesome day. So once again, happy Father's Day. to all the fathers, and that includes everyone who's got pets too, because you play that daddy role. So you don't have to just have kids. If you got a rabbit, a chicken, an alligator, a lizard, a frog, whatever it is, happy Father's Day to you too. Let's jump over into the main cam here. Now I just noticed something that was pointless. All right, so we did the participants list. We said hello to everyone. Let's go over and check out some of the what people are saying here. PKNW Model Works is saying hello, good evening. People are saying hello to Nathan Delay. Father's Day in NZ2, Artie. Yes. Do they do father? I'm not 100% sure. Is Father's Day a worldwide thing, or is it just a U.S. thing? Let me know. That would be very interesting. Hey, Humanity Junction just stopped in. How are you, Heath? Good to have you. DB Tech is in the house. Oh, that reminds me. I'm glad you popped in, Dave. I got 2 boxes that I want to show you guys too. So we got to get that on the board. But first, let's take a look and see it. Let's take a look at these buildings. Now, the green screen is going to screw me up on the second building. But here's the black building. Of course, it's going to get whited out. You can see I've got some extra parts on there that still need a little bit of weathering, but the trash can is on there. The light is on the front. We did the railroad crossing sign together, and there are some signs on the back, so we'll get to those also. So just a sneak peek at what's coming up. Love the high tech at DB Tech. Nathan says, awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So let me, do you guys want to see the boxes first, or do you want to go through the video of the model? Let me know, because I have both ready and willing to go. That's tiny. Yeah, they're two little sheds. This one's going to get screwed up by the green screen, but this one is actually blue. It's blue and white building. Yeah, I don't have any way of fixing that. The light's going to kill it too. Oh, there's a little bit of it. There you go. So it's blue and white. And this one, I got the door propped open. The trash can is there. The light's on the top. Steve is over here saying boxes. Heath was showing off his locomotive. That was great. Trackside Mike is in the house. We celebrate Father's Day later in the year, so I'm getting 2 gifts as I worked out this scam. Very nice. Very nice. Ray says boxes. Anything in the boxes for me. If not, any boxes for me. If not, then no. I don't want to see it. Okay, that's fine. Boxes to start. All right, we're going to go with the boxes. So the first box that I got is actually an order that I had placed with Foscale Models. So these are possibly going to be some of the next kits that are going to be coming up on the show. Looks like Container Man wants to see the boxes also. So I guess you guys saw what I did with the buildings. You don't care to see how I did it, just that it's done. Tuna salad, Mike. All right, so this one is going to be it's going to be really quick. There's three things in here. Foscale Models, every so often they come out with a kit of the month, which I don't participate in, but what they'll often do is they will put up a sale and say, hey, if you spend so much money, I think it's usually a $50 buy-in, they will take one of their kits of the month and they will give it away for $1. So what you get is this kit. This was this month's kit. It comes just like it would. The only difference is because it's the first run, the instructions are not included. So this is going to be pretty funny. Well, actually, here's what I find even more funnier. It says on the front, instructions not included. But if I look on the back, those appear to be instructions. So, little misleading there. So this kit is Kiefer's chili stand. I love this because of the little pop out, the window stand there. I thought that was really, really cool. So I definitely wanted to get that. So one of the kits, so that one, that was the $1 kit. Of course, it's a wood kit. The kits that I had to buy to get that kit is this little mow shed, this little maintenance shed. This was a really inexpensive kit. I would suggest if you guys wanted to start with something, if you haven't done model kits, definitely grab one of these, one of their starter kits, and give it a shot. Are you gonna put the next gas station? I could. We'll have to find a bigger box next time. All right. So the other one that I got, this one's actually interesting. You really can't see much. This is actually a background kit. So it's a building that has a front face with a lot of detail, and then the side walls are really, really short because it's meant to be up against the back wall. But this is Murdoch's fasteners. And like it says at the bottom there, it is a background kit, the footprint 2 inches by 2 inches. So I thought it was really cool that it's a really tall building, but it is really, really thin. So yeah, it should be fun. So those are the 3 kits that I have that are coming up. Not sure if I'll do videos of them or maybe we'll do them as kits. There he is. I was just saying how you weren't at the bottom of the list, dude. Always there for me. That's cool. Did I see Train Freak? Hey, Train Freak's in the house. Good to see you, bud. I know you're out on vacation. Enjoy the time with the family. And there is my girl. Nisi is in the house. Everybody's saying hello still. Hello. Ian, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. So the other box that I have actually came. I don't want to show you the front because it's got an address on it. So we'll open the back, and I'm hoping that I don't cut through anything. I have no idea what's in this box. It came to me kind of as a surprise. I wasn't sure. I knew something was coming because this person asked me for my address. But I wasn't exactly sure what was in it. So this is a bag of goodies, a box of goodies. John 2618, good to see you, my friend. This comes to me from right here in the state of Pennsylvania from Dave, DB Tech. And again, really not sure what's in here. Let's go over to the overhead cam. Woo, and we're zoomed in. Let's zoom out and put me back in here. Uh-oh. I think I might have just screwed something up. Am I in there? There I am. Hey, just sliding in from the side. All right, so let's get this kind of centered. I don't want to screw up my building that's back there. So yeah, box of goodies. Oh man, I can see I'm going to have a lot of fun here. All right, because I opened this from the bottom. Everything is kind of out of whack. Santa Fe Bob is in the house. Hello, my friend. Wow, this is literally a bag of goodies. Oh, dude, how did you know these were my favorite? Awesome. Dude, that might be the best thing in the box. Jeez. We didn't even talk about that. Oh, man. Dude, look. Oh, my kids love these. This is a box of goodies. Hang on a second. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Trail mix. I thought this was a train show. Now you're making me hungry. I'm not even caring about the boxes and the oh, that's a really cool building. So these are a lot of parts of things. Oh, this is going to be amazing. I might just have to kit bash some of this stuff. Look at this. Oh my. I don't know if I can show this. All I can tell you is it's got Rita's name on it, but I can't show you Rita. I give me a minute. No, I can't show you Rita. But this has a bunch of people in it and one named Rita. And I'm not okay. Well, here's a good one of Rita. There you go. So Dave wants me to put that on the layout as a Rita. All right, we'll do that. All right, here's a box. This is the pretzels are awesome and I love them. I do too. A lot of building parts. People saying hello. All right, so this looks like it could be a front porch to a building. It looks like it's got a wooden I don't know if you can see the detail there, but there's like wooden slats. There it is. Yeah, these are cool, man. This looks like could be a flooring to something. Again, there's that pattern of wood there. This is an amazing. I feel like this could be a box that came from Caboose Stop Hobbies. All right, this looks like this might be big enough that it's O scale. I'll have to look into that. But that is cool. It's like a crossing with a shed. Oh, geez, look at this. This, now wait a minute. I know this kit. I just built this kit. This is the kit that I just built for Heath. This is his made by Pola N scale. This is an N scale kit. This is the toothpick factory that I just built for Heath. I actually have one of these in the box already. So now I can use these pieces and maybe double the footprint. Awesome. Wait a minute. We got something else. Oberto peppered beef jerky. Oh, that's going to be good. I am a jerky fan. Dude, I don't know how you picking out all my like favorite things here. I don't know. Dave, it's like are we like brothers from another mother over here? All right, this has electronic parts in it. This is bubble wrapped and I'm not sure what this paper. Let's see what this is. Oh, these are the diagrams. This is the blinking LEDs. Awesome. All right, so you and I we're gonna have to sit down and do this together, Dave, because you're gonna have to walk me through the electronics here. I believe this is a relay, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's just a plug-in box. It's a plug-in of some sort, but this is definitely a circuit board. I could see that. Oh, I'm glad we saved this box for last. Oh, yeah, look at that. Railroad crossing and some sort of circuit board. And then another circuit board. Dave, was this made by you? This looks like a custom job. This is awesome. Oh, I can't wait to play with that. I might put this, you know what? We're probably going to put this on the shelf layout as soon as I get that started. Yes, Split Rocket. It feels just like Christmas. It feels just like Christmas. All right, let me get this back in here because there's more. There is more. Jeez. Dave, I'm honored, bud. I appreciate it. Appreciate it much. All right, I got a letter here. Let me give it a glance first. All right, the letter says, Hey, Rick, I wanted to send you. I hope I wasn't supposed to read this first because literally I went from the bottom of the box under. Awesome. Custom work on the Fultz Bailey Model Railroad. Awesome. Thank you, Dave, so much. All right. So the letter says, I wanted to send you a working railroad crossing signal. There are drawings included to make sure you connect the power correctly. Yeah, you'll be on the phone with me when that happens. Let me know if it works out for you. I ordered a box of Phoenix connectors. Is that the green thing? But they sent me 3-pin instead of 8-pin. If you can use them for a project, I have more of them. I also included the building parts that I thought you can use for a scratch build project. See you on the next Sidetrack Sunday. Well, you're on the next Sidetrack Sunday. I should have had you up here. I don't know why I didn't think about that. You should definitely have been up here. All right, so there's a couple signs here that will definitely need to be painted, primed, and all that jazz. It's awesome. I don't think I have any signs at all yet, so this is going to be amazing. Instructions for the signs. Cool. And of course, my favorite thing. This is wall sections to make looks like 2-story buildings and chimneys. So another DPM kit, HO scale. Awesome. So you use these pieces to go in between the sections of building so that you can make a 1-story building into a 2-story building. I don't have any of these, but I have seen them. The green connectors, I have a box of them. All right, I'm pretty sure I can find a use for them, dude. All right, so there's that, and then it looks like more styrene. Awesome. Dave, amazing, dude. Thank you so much. I promise you this stuff will not go to waste. I will definitely have a lot of fun building with these. I can't believe all this stuff. Awesome. This here, I can't wait to get something. I've got styrene. I've got parts. I have to figure out. This looks like HO scale, but I'll have to double check it. I'll size it up and see. Man, some good stuff. And I'm going to have to spend some time with Rita too. Hey, girlfriend. All right. On to the next thing. Wow, it's just so much stuff. Of course, I'm not gonna pack up all the goodies. Did I get all the parts? Yeah, I got all the parts. All right, let me set this aside. Gotta make sure the kids don't get into that. That's got to get put away. Oh man, and I was hungry too, and I got all this stuff. Way to go, Dave. Way to go. Thank you so much, bud. You made my night. You absolutely made my night. And I am talking away. Wait, I see it can't be Christmas because Rick isn't wearing his Christmas tree suit. That is true. I didn't expect to. How's the layout coming along? Well, the big layout is still in deconstruction mode. There's a little bit that still needs to come down. Haven't started a new one yet, but I've got all the parts that I need for the shelf layout that is to come. I just haven't started it yet. I do plan to, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Do I plan to do another peanut butter challenge? Yes. I am collecting all of the peanut butter lids that my kids eat from the peanut butter sandwiches. And when I say kids, I include myself. I've got one on reserve up there, and I've got another one that's coming that's in the closet that I should be able to take care of and clean up this upcoming week. Dave's a good guy. Opened a box from him last week. Yeah, I remember that. Awesome stuff. if you send Heath a Caboose up a list of DPM packs, he could check upstairs for you. I know he's got a bunch of them. Every time it pops up, Mike, you know you're in those chats with me. Every time I ask for DPM kits, I've got a whole box up there of all the DPM parts, including some kits that still need to be built from DPM, including those design bulk boxes. I've got 3 of those kits up there. Those are the big warehouse buildings. But again, my layout's not there right now. So I don't want to go building the big stuff just yet because I don't have anywhere to put it. I'm running out of shelf space. But yes, I do have, I've got a lot of DPM parts. I love these DPM kits. They're just so easy and so fun to build, and they're customizable. You can tear them apart. You can cut pieces off, cut them down, do whatever it is that you need. C and EI John, nice to see you, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, we're working on that band. So far, the band has been silent. But the band is the band. I don't know. Lynn says, Rick, let's try and build something different from each other for the let's build something different from each other. Yeah, Lynn, that was so funny how me, you, and Nisi all pretty much built like this, almost the same thing. The last challenge, it was amazing to see how that worked out. I was like totally flabbergasted. 3 Nisi did a locomotive, but or I'm sorry, Nisi did a caboose, but you and I did the locomotives, but the whole theme of it was pretty much the same. It was great. It was great. Peanut butter is nasty. Oh, no way. Peanut butter and fluffernutter and peanut butter and Nutella. We're not even talking about the different jams here. I mean, grape jam is the standard, but honestly, I'm a strawberry jam kind of guy. So, I mean, you got so many uses for peanut butter. My favorite thing right now, my go-to snack when I come home every day, and I'll tell you, it's like every day. I grab an apple. Corey, good to see you, brother. I grab an apple off of the table, cut it up. You know, I got one of those little apple slicer things, cores it out, and I just sit there with peanut butter, scooping peanut butter out of the jar, putting it on, a good Granny Smith apple and chomping away, man, chomping away. Of course, Vegemite rules. I have never had Vegemite, but I listen, I will give it a try. I will give it a try. All right. You have piqued my interest with this one. Peanut butter and bacon. Yes, totally agree, Container Man. Smucker's strawberry preserves or even their jam is awesome. Smucker's all the way. All the way. I'll watch your videos and see if I have something that you can use. I like to share things. Yes. The best thing, I'll tell you what, the first time I met Dave was up in Strasbourg, which reminds me, I was just there the other day, this past week. The first day I met him up there, he basically had his pickup truck there. He had a box in the back of his pickup truck with a whole bunch of stuff that he had that he wasn't using, or in this case, Dave makes his own ground cover made from sawdust and tinted green. And he had sandwich bags just full of it, and basically told everybody, if you want it, take it away. So I grabbed some. Honestly, haven't had a chance to use it yet, but I do have it, and I will plan to use it. So yes, Dave, always humbling, always willing to give the dirt off his layout. No, not dirt. What am I looking? Turf off his layout. That works for me. Yeah, I'm not going to follow you on this one. Peanut butter and chicken. Now, I will tell you this: chicken fried in peanut butter oil. That's something. But I don't know if I could put peanut butter on chicken. Orange marmalade. What is this, Paddington? Are we in England here? Ray, what's going on? Don't make me get Bella down here to sing the Paddington song. because she can do it. She can do it. Forget about the box. I'll jump on a ship. All this food is making me fatter. Yeah, I can feel the pounds just wasting away. Look, I'm sweating over here. What's the current progress on the Fultz Bailey Railroad, and do you have a design? Well, we don't have one complete design yet. There are two designs that are still in progress. The big Fultz Bailey model railroad is still in progress. We're working on a couple turns, trying to find out the perfect balance between scenery and track. We learned a lot from the last layout where the motivation was to run trains. So we filled the layout with as much track as we possibly could on both decks. And then when we tried to fit scenery around it, it didn't work as well. It didn't mingle, commingle. It looked haphazard. It was patches of building here and patches of building there, and it just wasn't cohesive. And as I got more and more into the structural building aspect of it, the layout was driving me nuts. And that was one of the big reasons why it came down, along with the problem that I had where the turns were so tight and the locomotives that we were running were so large. A lot of things were derailing. So that was just getting on my nerves, and I knew that it had to be rebuilt. So design is changing. I'm trying to incorporate, now that I know more about it, it being my second layout, the first layout just being a 4x8 loop, I'm understanding more of how the trains need to move. And I'm not that I'm going to do operations. I'm not an operations guy, but you need to, in my opinion, you need to design the layout and the structures to commingle. So you can't, yes, you can just have a train go through a center, down like Main Street. And I do plan on doing that in one of the scenes. But to have that happen just out of the blue, just in building, you're going to get lucky to make it work. Just in my opinion, the shelf layout that's going to go up is just going to be a point-to-point back and forth with my Pennsylvania P5A and a couple cars, a couple box cars, maybe a logging car. And there will be some building. I'm kind of going to have it do an S kind of thing, because I want some buildings on the front end and some background buildings on the back wall, because I believe it's only going to be 18 inches wide. So I need to leave room for that. So that's really not so much a layout design. It's the track is going to start at one end. It may come straight for a bit, and then it's going to go into a little bit of an S and then make that curve. The curve, I'm not sure right now if I want to do 22 inches or 24, but I'm working on it. But yeah, that's the story. That's the story. Yes, need to tell a story. Did you see the layout design presentation that Heath did? You should put something like that together and share with the group. Yeah, I probably could. Wait, I missed something from someone important. Have scenery and ready to mingle. Yes. Hello, friends and family. Yes. I did a 30-pound brisket for my neighbor last weekend for their son's first birthday party. Now, oh man, you're killing me. So I touched on just a moment ago that I was at Strasbourg again just this past week. I took the three kids and John Foltz with me, and we had a great day. We ran into some rain, but it wasn't that big of a deal, because it rained while we were getting there. It rained a little bit as we were getting out of the car to the coach car. But then once we got on the train, the rain stopped. So we were able to ride a train. We grabbed some lunch over at the restaurant at the Red Caboose Motel. We got to drive around and we walked. Well, we drove around all the cabooses that were there, and my kids got to look at them. Grayson's been there now 3 times. I have been there a total of 4. This was my first time for my older daughter, Mackenzie, and the second time for my youngest, Bella. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. We got to ride the train, and then we went over to the big Pennsylvania Railroad Museum, but we were only there for about maybe 45 minutes because we were running late. And honestly, I didn't realize that it closed at 4:00. So we got kind of stuck running around and going through it, but we're going to go back again because they all loved it. So that's definitely going to happen. All right, so we're running low on time here, and I want to make sure that I get you guys watch this video with me. Again, I'm going to narrate this thing live for you. So we'll go through it. I hope you guys don't get as much rain. They can fix up the freeway. Yeah, that's gonna be something. I don't know. They're pushing it through really, really quickly. So I'm thankfully I don't take it in that direction a lot. But my wife will coming up next year because she's switching to a new school. So yeah, I'm a little leery. All right, let's get this video going. We'll jump screens here. All right, so there it is, Rail Riders.
That's right.
Yeah, that just happened. It's kind of like a premiere, almost, kind of, sort of. So that little clip there was from when we were in Strasbourg last May. So here you're going to see different parts of this video. It's jumping around a bit. So you might see some parts are on and some parts are off, depending on how you did it. The way I structured the video is I'm showing you the black and white building first. And then we're going to do all the parts for the blue building. But again, you might see there's like a door on in one part and then a door off in another, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So here we're doing trim on the black building. And of course you can see I'm a very fast gluer here. Hint, this is all sped up, or at least most of it is. So yeah, this is just me putting on the trim, which is basically that really thin, I think it's 1/16 size wood, which is actually smaller than some of the coffee stirrers that I use. And it's very, very thin. So that stuff went on first. Here is the railing for the front steps. So a little glue goes on the back wall, or the front wall, I guess. And then a little bit on the steps. And thankfully this stuff, again, it dries clear and you can't really see it. There is a little bit of shine to it, but you could always buff it out. I didn't have to. So the railing went on. Now this piece here, this is the one that this is the one that I was telling you about, the downspout that I made. So this is just a piece of sprue that I cut into an L shape, and I painted it white, gave it 2 coats of flat white paint, because most gutters or downspouts, whatever you want to call them, they're white. At least the ones on my house are white. And I've got a gray house. So yeah, so I just cut a piece of sprue in an L shape, gave it some white paint, and put it on there. Did he just say he did not have to buff it out because he is special? I'm not sure what you mean there. Did I say that? I'm the sister, not the wife. Right. All right. So here we are moving on to the blue building. And we're going to do the steps. So you can see I've got the 3 treads sitting there, and then we've got to get out the little side pieces. I forget what they're called at the moment. I said something like that. I said I was special. Did I say I was special? Am I special? All right, this was a little fiddly to get. These things are really, really thin, like almost thinner than paper. So getting these things to stand up was very tricky. I was able to get the one with a hobby knife and get it to stand. The other one I could not get for whatever reason. So you'll see in a second, I had to manhandle it. Um, yeah, that feeling goes both ways, Ray. um, Steve, one step at a time. One step at a time. It's an old it's an old building, so the gutters weren't put in yet. I'm not sure. Maybe they fell off and someone scrapped them. I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, that hurts. Jeez, that hurts. Special little school bus. I wasn't going to go there, Heath. I was trying to be politically correct. But you said it, not me. All right, so we got those the whatever those things are that the the stringers. There you go. They're stringers, everybody. Stringers are on, and here we go. Messing with the actual treads, the steps themselves. Again, thin wood. So yeah, they're going on. There's two. Here comes third. If I could pick it up. Again, very hard stuff. Oh, and of course I covered it, right? Because I can't show you everything, right? It doesn't have to be like I can never get it perfect. But after a little finagling, there we go. And of course, I'm not worried about the glue because it dries clear and you can't really see it once it's dry. So there's 3 stairs. Yeah, no, after watching yours, dude, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I have not tried. Have I tried anything in I made this in N scale. It's not a pallet, but yeah, all those pieces, they're all N scale. All these pieces of wood, they were all put on individually, cut. So yeah, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. All right, so here we got this. This is that little stovepipe. That again is just another piece of sprue. So I got a small piece, a thinner piece of sprue, and then just capped it with a larger piece, a wider piece. And you'll see here in a second, I just drilled a hole and glue it in there. And you'll see in a second, I'm going to do a really, really terrible job at painting it. So I got a little black paint that was left over from, I don't know, I painted something on this roof, but the paint was still usable. So I just grabbed the paintbrush, and while it was sitting there gluing, I just threw some black paint on it. Yeah, I made a building for Heath also. It was in plastic. So I don't mind I don't mind the N scale in plastic. I don't mind the N scale in wood. Again, I did build that trestle, that little bridge, which is going to go on my uh, coffee table layout. So it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So here we go doing the door. Now, I know what you're saying. Wow, that's a lot of glue for a little tiny door. But if you remember, this is the one building where I wanted to glue the door and prop it open. So I wanted to make sure that there was enough glue in the jamb to hold the door and keep it stable. So it's not that I used a lot of glue. I was pretty much putting the glue on there so that the door would basically encapsulate inside the glue. So like Aleen's, you just put it on there. A couple seconds later, it pretty much sets up on its own. So there you go. It was that simple. That was not sped up at all. All right, this was like one of my favorite parts here. These are two of the trash cans that I'm pretty sure you may have already seen in a previous scene already. But these things are really, really cool. I like these. So I just gave them a coat of orange paint. No, we were talking about preserves, strawberry preserves. But yeah, jam works too. Jam and jelly. So these trash cans, and after I got, they're barrels, really. They're not so much trash cans. They're used a lot for trash cans, but or burn barrels. But after I got it done, I realized that the one barrel being orange and white to me looks awesome on the black building, but then it doesn't look so well on the blue building. But it's glued on there now, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna change it. It is what it is. So a little orange. Oh, just a tipster from the Rickster that I didn't show. I actually I'm using. All right, so second tipster. This is the one I did the short on. I think. JD's in the house. Welcome, welcome, my friend. So what I did was I was getting impatient waiting for these go over there. Waiting for these trash cans to get done. I actually used a hair dryer in between the coats of paint just to speed up the drying of the paint. And then, of course, what you just saw was me using a sponge to just dimple on a little bit of brown paint. And then I actually used a lighter color brown paint to just do like mimic rust marks. And then here I go, cutting them off the sprue. They're already dry. You're going to see some really fast. I mean, I am like a speed sander here. Like I can't tell you this. This is like years of practice doing this motion. Yep, I just opened that up for conversation. So yeah, sped this up a little bit. Let's not get totally in the missing gutter. Our state animal is in summer. Nice. Yeah, nah, she can't because well, I bought her a fancy dancy one and I kept the yellow one, which doesn't show up with my green screen. But yeah, I keep it down here. It's like a staple of the train room now. It is a core tool. So here you can see all I did was looked around and found the worst part of the it's all in the wrist. Found the worst part of the barrel and put glue on it and then stuck it to the building. And that great Aleene's glue, it just sticks right away. Roy says, "Hi, brother." Talking to Grandpa Rails. Ray is saying hello to Lynn. Everybody is laughing at Nisi. Nice. Did you work at a nail salon? No, I did not work at a nail salon, but in this industry, in this hobby, we have a lot of products that cross between hairstylists, nail stylists, and our hobby. So yeah, you take your tools where you can get them. I did steal some clear nail polish from the wife, and I used that as a sealant on some things to give it a nice high quality shine. All right, what you're seeing here is me putting together the lights for over top of the door. What they gave you on the sprue were these two little dome thingies. Yep, there you go. Nice, good picture. And then a piece of wire that goes through the middle to make the light. So all I did was I put the thing in behind it, got the wire to where I wanted it, and then dropped a little bit of liquid CA glue to secure the wire to it, and just let that sit and rest flat against the roof of the house to dry. Now that it's all dry, I gave each light and the wire a good coat of just white paint. I am going to go back and rust them up a little bit, but yeah, they got some white paint on them. I actually have to do touch ups because you're going to see in a moment. I screwed something up as I always do. Flying Crow is in the house. Hello, Robert. How are you? What did we get? Wasn't me. Lighting fireworks. Fireworks for Father's Day? Well, then again, they do fireworks for anything around here. I use the Aleen's for attaching the wire to the shade. Looks like a large white light bulb. That's a good idea. I could definitely try that next time if I come across this thing. All right, so here we go. I'm just using my little pin vise to make a hole. Unfortunately, I didn't have I would have rather had a thinner drill bit. That's awesome, Thomas. My bride was a nail tech. I steal her stuff. Nice. So the hole that I'm drilling is a lot larger than the wire for the light itself. So you can see all I'm doing here is getting my nippers and clip. Of course, one is a little bit longer than the other, which is okay because it adds a little bit of aesthetic. They don't have to be 100% the same. Any progress on the cut fields? I keep looking for the 3D printed cotton picker. I wonder if mini prints could make you a cotton picker. Check it out. Never know. Send them an email. You could certainly try. So there's one. Yeah, the focus sucks. Really got to work on that focus. I got to figure out a way to make a button of some sort to stop that autofocus. Aquanet is great for making trains. Holds foam. Do you mean trees? Because I use it for trees. All right, so here's the last thing that we're doing in this video, and there were a couple signs that were on the piece of paper that came with the decals, and I just glued them to a piece of wood, let them dry, and then I cut them out, shaved them down, sanded them, and then stuck them to the back of the building just for some aesthetic. And that's what it looks like. And that's that. So that's how I did the two buildings. They are now complete. They'll go up on the shelf with for you, it's right there. For me, it's right there because that's a green screen. Overdid our 4th of July fireworks. I hope I have enough room for everything. Awesome job, partner. Thank you. Thank you. And there were a lot of moments that I actually had to cut out of that video because you would have seen me talking to Nisi because we hang out a lot and do our projects together. So when she says, good job, partner, it's because she was there with me. So she got first look, honestly, to tell you the truth. Lynn says, looks great. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Not 100% sure of what I'm going to move on to next. Of course, I've got those 3 buildings that came in. As I stated, tons of buildings up top there, including some other Foss scale wooden kit models. Robert Darby from the Darby Rail Services say happy Father's Day out there. Happy Father's Day to you and all of you in chat. Joe says, well done. Thank you, sir. Looks great. So what is actually behind your head? Roy, I will show you exactly what is behind my head. You ready? That's what's behind my head. It's a green screen. There's nothing back there behind the green screen except for my basement, which is where my kids keep their toys, and I am not going to show you that hurricane show. So that's a whole different kind of mess back there. So all I did is what you're actually seeing behind me is from this camera view over here. So this is real. I can grab, and all I did was step out of the picture and I took a screenshot of my desktop there, and I made that the camera that's over here. I just made that my background. So none of this is real. I can't touch it. So that's that. It's blank. Everyone knows that. Yeah, that's what's in my head and behind it. Nice. They have more fun toys that I can't tell you how many. Dude, there's a ton of Hot Wheels back there and Barbie dolls and all kinds of things. And I'll admit it, I play with it all. I'll send you a list of Woodland Scenics I have if you're interested. I'm not a fan of plastic kits. Hey, dude, yeah. I do have a video on my channel. Yeah, I will check it out. Absolutely, dude. If let me know. Send me an email, make up a list, whatever the case is. We'll make a deal. Absolutely. Send me some numbers. Send me some pictures. Whatever you got. Shoot me some pictures. Shoot me some numbers. We'll talk. Absolutely, we'll take that over. Robert Darby says clever. Yes. Thank you. I've got all kinds of things that I can put up here. If we were doing a live show one time with Nisi, and I was over at Nisi's house. I can be at Nisi's house if you need me to be at Nisi's house. Who wouldn't want to be at Nisi's house, right? She says, eek. Rita is back there. No, Rita's down there. That's why I haven't gone live yet. I can't keep the gimp sedated. Nice. All magic. Yes. She's in the other tunnel. Nice. Is that N scale covered bridge a Hunter line? Yes, that's exactly it. That is the Hunter line kit. It is somewhere up there. I kept the packaging. I keep the packaging on all my kits just so I can reference it. But yes, that is the Hunter line kit. Yes. Can't remember where I got it from. But that is it. So yeah, it was a great build. Very painstaking though. It's like you had to build everything, but they gave you a diagram of everything, and all you had to do was glue everything according to the diagram on the paper. So it wasn't like, cut this to 3 inches, cut this to 2 1/4. It was all laid out on paper to scale. All you had to do is cut your pieces to scale. And there you go. Can't wait for the first STS AI show. Oh my gosh. That would be interesting. Like a Max Headroom thing. We're going to go. Here's STS. That would be interesting. How cool would it be if we got all 5 people up here that looked like they were all in the show and we were all in the same room, but we weren't? That would be really neat. That would be. Now, I'm not talking about not in all like little boxes around the window, like in their own little window. I'm talking about having people like right here and all that. Well, guys, I don't have much more other than that. So I think I'm going to call it a night. I've got to clean up my desk. I got lots of snacks now that I have to go eat. Thanks to Dave from DB Tech. Appreciate it much, buddy. I've got to go get all this stuff into other places so that my kids can't get it. I got to get it organized, find out what I can use. So I got a little work ahead of me tonight. Showing your age with the Max Headroom reference. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I was too young for it, but I mean, I was a child of the 80s, so you know Max Headroom. I don't think I ever saw him live. I think he was early 80s. And I'm in early 80s, so I must have been at least 4 or 5, maybe 6 when he came out. But yeah, I was around there. Great show. Keep them coming. Thank you so much. Deep Run says, great show, Rick. Nice format. Thank you. That was a fun 60 minutes. I think so. And look who pops in at the last minute. It's Johnny Railer. I'm here for the party. Well, unfortunately, BNC System short line, the party is ending, brother. We're winding down, but hey, while you're here, once again, Johnny Railer and everybody else in chat, thank you so much for stopping in. Happy Father's Day to each and every one of you dads out there. Hug your kids, give them a kiss, tell them you love them, cherish them with your heart. Always, I'm sure they'll love you back. Let's flip over to the outro because you guys know right over. Let's see if I can get this point over there. I got there's something over there for you to click. There's going to be another video down here to click, and right below me, there's that big button. Like and subscribe if you want. Have a good one, everyone. Thanks.